Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bunnysays. I'd like to welcome you back for another edition of the Fighting Fantasy Classics City of Thieves. Sorry, I got a little messed up there. I was trying to find the shortcut for my game. I have so many icons on my desktop that I couldn't find it. Okay. It's a rainy day out today. I thought I would sit back and, play a little bit of this and get into it. And, I remember from last time, excuse me, that we went to see the wizard, Nicodemus, or Nicodemus, depending on how you pronounce it. We went to him and he told us we had to get some items and then go after the wizard we're supposed to go after, the crazy wizard that's across the town that we want to help. And we have to use a silver arrow. Now I got the silver arrowhead, but I did not get any of the other items, so we're looking for those. Now apparently, I met some guy and he's asking us to go to a tavern. So let's just start off from there. I believe I helped him out. I can't go backwards, so well, yes I can, but I don't want to. Okay, let's just start. You follow the old man through the the swinging doors of the Hog and Frog Tavern. Okay, let's get off. Okay. He tells you to sit down at a small table in the corner while he shuffles over to the bar to buy the drinks. There are several shifty-looking characters sitting in nearby tables, but they do not seem interested in you. Remember, we are in the City of Thieves, and everybody here is no good, ne'er-do-well, put it that way, and so we have to be careful. I helped this old guy out. Now he's buying me a drink. Soon the old man comes back to the table carrying 2 wooden mugs filled to the brim with cider. Once seated, he opens his leather bag and places 2 small pots on the table. He opens one and rubs the white cream in the pot on his wounds. He smiles and tells you that he is a chemist by trade, and that you should rub some of the cream on your wounds too. You take his advice and are surprised to feel the healing effect of the cream working quickly. You gain 5 stamina points. Good. How many? Hold on, let me look at myself here. Oh, good. Okay, I got 5 stamina points back. I need that. And yes, I have the silver arrow. Yeah, okay. After a short chat over your drinks, you say goodbye to the chemist, leave the tavern, and head north. Let's look at the map real quick. Oh, that's right, there was the robbers in the alleyway. Okay. Tower Street Robbers, Hog and Frog Tavern. Okay. That's good. We're heading sort of westwards. Okay, you head north, turn to 348. Tower Street marks a sharp turn to the right, going east between tall buildings. An iron bridge crosses overhead between 2 of the buildings, and you see movement on it. Small, cloaked people carrying laden sacks between the buildings, apparently in a great hurry. If you wish to call out to them, turn to 251. If you wish to walk under the bridge, continue east, turn to 30. Small, cloaked people carrying laden sacks, apparently in a great hurry. I don't know if I want to call out to them. Okay, let's do it. One of the small people stops and looks down at you. He mistakes you for a town guard and calls out to his accomplices to run for cover. Then he points a short crossbow. You fires a bolt. Oh, great. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 269. If you're unlucky, turn to 330. Okay, 330. Alright. Test my luck. What is my luck? Nope. Nope. My luck is 7. Okay. Oh, 10. Sadly, your luck has run out. You need a luck score of 7 or below. You roll the luck score of 10. Oh well. I'm unlucky. You do your best to dodge a crossbow, but the bolt lodges deeply in your shoulder. You lose 3 stamina points. If you are still alive, you manage with great pain to pull the bolt from your shoulder. As you bandage your wound, the little man runs off into the building on your left. There does not appear to be an easy way to catch him, so you walk under the bridge and continue east. I knew I should have just not bothered. Turn to 30. Tower Street ends at a junction where it meets Stable Street, running north and south. You decide to head north. Really? Turn to 76. Okay, well, we came from the south, so. To your left, you see a large wooden barn set back from the houses. 2 horses are tied to a post outside the barn, and smoke rises from a crooked chimney on top of its low, flat roof. Okay. If you wish to walk through the barn doors, turn to 25. If you'd rather continue north, turn to 115. No, I want to see what's in the barn. You soon realize that you are in a stable when you see a large, bare-chested man wearing a grubby white apron, busy at work at an open fire. He takes a red-hot iron bar from the fire with his gloved hand and starts to hammer it into the shape of a horseshoe on his anvil. Sweat pours from his brow as he toils with the hammer. What would you like to do? If you wish to make conversation with the blacksmith, turn to 169. To attack him with your sword, turn to 323. Or to leave him to his labors and continue north, turn to 115. I'm going to make conversation with him. See what he has to say. The blacksmith removes his gloves and wipes his hands on his apron before asking you what you want. We answer by asking if he makes anything besides horseshoes. He replies that in his spare time he enjoys making chainmail coats. In fact, it has become quite a profitable sideline of his, especially in a place like Port Blacksand. He tells you in great detail of the skill and labor that goes into making one, and finally inquires if you are interested in buying one. They are not cheap. If you wish to pay 20 gold pieces for a chainmail coat, turn to 46. If you wish to leave the stables without buying a coat, turn to 115. Do I have 20 gold? I think I do. As a matter of fact, I thought I remember. Oh, I have 23, huh? Yeah, you know what? I'll buy one. I have 23 gold, so turn to 46. I'll do. Oh, wait, I have to get a bunch of other stuff. Oh, screw it. I'm going to buy it. The blacksmith takes your money and walks over to some bales of hay in the corner. He lifts one up, and underneath it you see the chainmail coat. He turns to you and says, "You have to hide everything in this place. You can't trust anybody." The coat fits perfectly, and its workmanship is excellent. While wearing it, you gain 2 skill points. That's exactly what I wanted. You leave the stables with your new armor and continue north. Turn to 115. That's perfect. Didn't I have leather coat or something before that? No, I had elven boots. Okay. So my skill is now +3. So my skill is 10. Finally, thank God. Turn to 115. Okay. Coming towards you as fast as he is able is a man in tattered rags with a ball and chain attached to his leg. He is exhausted and collapsed in your arms. His face is dirty and unshaven. With great difficulty he manages to speak, saying, "Please cut me free. The town guards are not far behind me. I've been locked in a dungeon for 2 years, but managed to tunnel my way out. I was robbed and unable to pay my taxes, so Lord Azure ordered I should be jailed for 5 years. Please help me." Farther up the street you hear shouting voices, and then armed men come into view. If you want to cut through the man's chains with your sword, turn to 90, or to hand him over to the guards, turn to 274. I'll cut him loose. You swing your sword with all your strength and bring it down on the heavy chain. Much to your surprise, it bounces off. Before you have time to try again, you are surrounded by 4 town guards who are pointing their pikes at you. What will you do? To tell them you have caught the escaped prisoner for them, turn 199, or to offer them a bribe to let you and the prisoner walk free, turn 187. I know I don't have the money for the bribe, but I'll try to do the bribe. You tell the guards that you have something special for them if they let the 2 of you go. They reply that the prisoner is a murderer and that you should not help them. But they insist that you bribe them, or else you too will be taken to jail. They say they are interested in the following items: magic armor, magic rings, or magic potions. If you wish to give them a magic item, if you do not have any of these items, the gods desire, turn to 341, which means I'll have to fight them. Okay, let's see what I got. I only have my elven boots. I could give them a magnificent shield, my elven boots, your winged helmet, a ring of fire, a ring of ice, or a ring of invisibility. Or if you decided you'd rather not give the gods anything, you must turn to 341. I'll do that. Well, I don't have a choice, really. I'm not giving them my boots. You decide, okay. You decide that you're going to have to make a run for it, or risk being put in jail. You take 5 gold pieces out of your bag and throw them on the floor as a distraction. The guards bend down to pick them up, and you run north as fast as you can. As you run off, the escaped murderer starts to yell, and 2 of the guards chase after you. In an alleyway to your left, you see a large open barrel which you can dive into. You hear the guy. That's the hell thanks I get for trying to help the guy. He points at me and starts screaming that I'm getting away. You hear the guards run past you, but you wait a few minutes before climbing out of the barrel. You look up and down the street and all is clear. You stand up and set off warily along the street. Turn to 222. Now, I didn't have 5 gold. I only had 3. So I'm wondering what it says on my sheet. Let's see. It didn't say -2, right? No, it just said I have nothing. So there goes the rest of my money. That's what I got for being nice to these people in this town. City of Thieves. Okay. Well, the problem is sometimes some of the people are nice. So they actually are nice. So there's very few, but on the right-hand side of the house are separated. On the right-hand side, the houses are separated from the street by a wooden fence with shrubs, trees, bushes, and flowers behind it. There is a turnstile in the middle of the fence, by the side of which is a sign reading, "Public Gardens, entry fee 1 gold piece." If you wish to go into the gardens, turn 370. If you'd rather keep on walking, turn 133. Now I'm going to cheat and go into the gardens. I don't have the gold, but can I just go in? What happened? Yes, please. Here we go. Okay. I had a pick free choice, which means I could go in. We should go in the gardens during the 370. Yes, there we go. Ooh, what's this about? There's a picture, and the picture looks like a fountain, maybe some kind of chalice, giant chalice, maybe with water in it. I don't know, I can't tell, but looks like a demon statue, like the statue of these gargoyles that look like demons holding it up. 3 of them. And some of the hedges are in the shape of like somebody carved out a shape of a lion head and a wolf head. And there's a sign next to the demons there, and it says, "Do not pick flowers." Okay. You place the coin in the slot and walk through the turnstile. Although the flowers and shrubs are not outstanding, you are nevertheless surprised that such a place exists in Port Blacksand. The gardens are not very large, extending back some 60 meters to where some houses back onto them. There are 2 paths to follow, one of which runs around the edge of the gardens, and one that leads directly into the center, where there is some topiary. Each shrub has been cut into the shape of an animal, and you decide to take a closer look. The path leads into a small paved area surrounded by the animal-shaped shrubs. In the middle there is a stone plinth upon which sits a large earthen bowl containing lotus flowers. There is a painted sign which reads, "Do not pick the flowers." The gardener is nowhere to be seen, and there is nobody else about. If you wish to risk picking one of the flowers, turn to 14. If you'd rather leave the gardens and continue north, turn to 133. I know if I pick the flower, it's one of those animals is going to attack me. It's going to turn into a real animal and attack me or something like that, so I will not pick the flowers. I will just continue north. The street ends at a junction with Mill Street. Oh wait, maybe I could get flowers. No, I would have just got a flower or something. Oh, did I need a flower? I didn't, right? What do I need? Is there no, there's no notes. Is there a note? No, there isn't, huh? Okay. I thought it would be a note and tell me what the things I needed were. Maybe I needed a flower, I can't remember. Looking east, you see a group of town guards marching towards you, and you decide to what when. The street ends at a junction with Mill Street, which runs east and west along the city wall. Looking east, you see a group of town guards marching towards you. You decide to walk quickly west along Mill Street. Okay, west is to the left. Okay. On your left, you see a narrow lane, and ahead, you see a young lad coming towards you, pushing a barrow laden with fruit. If you wish to walk down the lane, turn to 182. If you wish to buy some fruit from the barrow boy, turn to 160. I'll go down the lane. Oh, it's another picture. Some guy sitting on a chair. There's a big dude with all kinds of tattoos all over him. Yeah, it's a big fat dude with tattoos all over him and all kinds of jewelry on him and stuff like that. And he has a barrel next to him with, looks like a drink and a skull candle, all that type of thing. Looks like maybe maps behind him on the wall. Yeah, maybe he's a map maker. Let's see what he says. The lane ends at a small shop. On the glass pane doors is painted a sign, Jiminy Quick Tint, best tattooist in town. Oh, he's a tattooist. That's why he has all the tattoos all over him. Okay. A tiny bell rings as you push the door open, and a fat man wearing purple silk smiles in greeting. You're surprised to see that his arms, hands, feet, and even his face are completely covered in colorful tattoos. Oh, on the wall are pictures of tattoos. That's what they are, not maps. He grins and says, "Practice what you preach." You tell him that you require a yellow sun to be tattooed in your forehead, with a white unicorn in the center of it. Oh, that's right, we need a tattoo. He replies that it is a simple task, but it will cost you 10 gold pieces. If you can afford this price, turn to 279. If you cannot, turn to 354. Well, you know what? I can't afford it. With the cheating skill, I can't afford that money. Yes. He takes the money and motions for you to sit down in the wooden stool. Now, we're just assuming the chainmail shirt was free, so that was 20 gold pieces I had. So I used like up 3 plus 20, so that's 20, plus 10 for this tattoo, so that's 13. He takes the money and motions for you to... Oh, shut up. He takes the money and motions for you to sit down on a wooden stool. After a long and painful process of repeatedly pricking your forehead with a sharp needle, he applies the indelible inks. You look in the mirror and find your new appearance somewhat strange. You shrug your shoulders and leave the shop. You then walk back up the lane and turn left into Mill Street. Turn to 307. Oh, there's a picture. A couple guys look like orcs. Yeah, or goblins or something. They have shields and armor on. And they look like they're up to no good. They look like they're coming towards me to say something. Okay, let's see what it says. Walking towards you along the street are two huge guards wearing the black uniform of Lord Azure. As they get closer, you see that they are trolls. Oh, the trolls, really. Brutal mercenaries employed by Lord Azure as elite Imperial guards. To your right, there is a tree which reaches almost to the top of the city wall. If you wish to risk walking past the trolls, turn into 290, or to climb the tree in order to get over the wall, turn to 11. Let's go over the tree. Let's do the tree and get over the wall. Uh-oh. The trolls see what you are doing and run towards the tree. You are forced to leave your shield behind as you quicken your pace. Do I even have a shield? You lose 1 skill point. Oh, really? Okay, I knew it. Alright, this is why I have the chainmail code. I knew stuff would be going on. After climbing quickly up the tree, you realize that you must jump a distance of 2 meters between the branch and the top of the wall. If you're wearing a chainmail coat, you will have to take it off in order to jump safely across the wall. Below, you see the two trolls running around the tree, waving their swords at you. There is no alternative but to jump. Turn to 358. If I lose my coat, I'm going back. It's a close shave, but you manage to grip the edge of the wall with your fingertips. You pick yourself up and climb onto a stone walkway along the top of the city wall. No, wait a minute, did I lose my coat? I did, right? I lost my coat. Oh, no way. Now I only have 7 skill? There's no way. I'm going back. Rewind. I'm going back and I'll beat these trolls up. I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna fight these trolls. What's going on? Can I go back? No, I can't go back properly. I can't go back all the way. I can only go back 1 step, and that's back to this where I lose. Oh, no way. Okay. Alright, it's a close shave, but so I'm stuck in this. Alright, if it's a close shave, but you manage to grip the edge of the wall with your fingertips, I should have just fought them. You pull yourself up and climb onto a stone walkway along the top of the city wall. On either side of you are stone towers rising above the battlements, spaced some 100 meters apart. There are doors in the towers, both of which are suddenly flung open as more guards run out to capture you. There's a 20-meter drop on the other side of the wall. What? You need to act fast. If you wish to risk the 20-meter drop and jump to freedom, turn to 346. 20 meters. That's 60 feet. If you possess a climbing rope, you can affix it to the wall and rappel down, turn to 108. I do have that. If you want to stay and face the oncoming guards, turn to 56. Do I get my coat back if I beat the guards up? I don't think so. I have the climbing rope. I'll turn to 108. You lower yourself to the ground. Above you, the guards are waving the fists at you from the battlements. You are now outside Port Blacksand. Oh, really? I didn't want to go all the way out. Do you have all the necessary items required to slay the Night Prince? The Unicorn Sun Tattoo, I have that. A silver arrow. Oh, a lotus flower. I do need a lotus flower. Hag's hair and a black pearl. If you have everything you need, turn to 201. If you're missing any of these items or have not been tattooed, turn to 299. It would be extremely dangerous for you to enter Port Blacksand again, especially as many of the town guards will recognize you. There's nothing else you can do but to make the long walk back to Silverton to report that you have failed your mission. The end. What? No way. Just because it's no way. I would sneak back and I would go all the way. If I had to, I would go all the way back to the front of the town to sneak back in. It was ridiculous. I did need that lotus flower, huh? I needed, what did I need? Hag's hair and what else? Hag's hair and a black pearl. So I could get the lotus flower had the tattoo, lotus flower, hag's hair, and a black pearl. You know, maybe I should write that down. Okay, you know what? Well, I will have to. I'm going to end this here, and we will start over again at the last place I was at, and we will see if I can get the stuff that I need. I know we can get the lotus flower from the garden, but we'll have to see. About the rest. Black pearl and hag's hair. Okay, well. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Bunnysays, and next time we will go back to the bookmark I was at, and we will see if we get everything we need. So, thank you for joining me, and goodbye for now. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.